everyone, Matt Vasgersian here. Welcome to the show.
This manager is hoping to stoke the competitive fire of his pitchers.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Frisco Rough Riders and the Corpus Christi Hooks. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Chris Clements, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you always like...
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Melvin White comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. And now the first pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. Guys, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They score.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. All set for the start of the fourth, and standing in is the DH, Melvin White.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Stepping in, Melvin White. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The batter will be Sam Huff.
The catcher, number 55, Sam.
The 2-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no error. Striding in is Melvin White, singled in his last at-bat.
Melvin White.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
A ball and a strike now. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. LeBlanc, base runner at first with 1 out. Hit down the line at first. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 out. And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Corpus Christi took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Chris Clements earns the win, his 2nd. Carson LaRue wraps it up for the save, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshow.com.
Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of Minor League Baseball. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Frisco Rough Riders and the Corpus Christi Hooks. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next.
That hit him. First base.
White.
Now into the box, Melvin White. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Not even letting the fans settle into their seats, and he's coming unglued first pitch. Nice base hit to the outfield.
The batter will be Sam Huff, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, Gray Kessinger.
Batting second, the shortstop, Gray.
Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. And there are 2 away now. Now to the plate, here is Melvin White. He collected a base hit his first time up.
White.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly, boy.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and they're ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And here comes the first baseman, Jake Adams. Fastball hit on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. Next up, Lorenzo Quintana. He flew out in his last AB. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. To second for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there.
And now in the box, Jake Myers. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Hit hard on the ground to short. Scooped up. And that's out number 1. Now at the plate, here is Melvin White. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole. 0-2.
So he goes back to back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up? Next to hit is Lorenzo Quintana, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The relay, throw to second, but he's in there as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, that makes it a 4-run.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Melvin White, and their runners at the corners now. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
2-0 now. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
And this is fouled at the plate. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Down the left field line. He comes through. A fair ball. 1 run scores. The tag, and he is out at the plate as 2-run score, but not the 3rd.
So the home crowd will have a pleasant drive home afterwards as their guys have taken the first 2 of this 3-game series. A win tomorrow, and they can break out the brooms.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Corpus Christi jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Riley Farrell claims the win out of the pen, his first. Carson LaRue closes the door for the save, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian.
A player new to his AA squad gets a tip from one of his coaches.
It's actually happening. The organization has decided to try him as both a position player and
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our coverage comes to you from the AA Central. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Frisco Rough Riders and the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
San Antonio Mission.
Daniel Camarena, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Next will be the designated hitter, Melvin White. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. Well, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've had a rough go of it of late as they've lost 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it, the pitcher has to throw strikes, the offense has to show up, but I need more energy, more focus. I need guys flying around. I need guys looking like they want to win a ball game.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit to first, reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Striding forward now is the DH, Melvin White, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
The 1-1. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
So now into the box is Melvin White. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen. This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Count now a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Leody Taveras. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and they got on the bump.
And late reactions, and they got him. Next to dig in, Melvin White singled in his last at-bat. Soft grounder left side. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The San Antonio Missions used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Daniel Camarena takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
3 hours and 25 minutes.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Central. Tonight, the 2nd of 3 to start the week between the Frisco Rough Riders and the San Antonio Missions. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Ryan Weathers will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So here is Ivan Castillo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Ivan Castillo.
Now here's the pitch. Late square, and this is popped up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Batting second, the center fielder, Ray Overstreet.
Standing in now, Dre Overstreet, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
In now, Webster Rivas. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. From the stretch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. One there, on to first, and they get the double play. So next to hit is Jim Hernandez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
2 outs here with a runner at third. And another foul ball. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Now at the plate, Tirso Ornelas, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Batting 6. On third base.
Drives it out to deep right center field. Chasing after it is Taveras. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Stepping in now, Jackson Whitaker, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1. On the ground to third. Over to first, and that retires the side. Nothing across here this half. Digging in will be Manolo Kapua. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Into the box now, Darren Hoffman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Heading out towards shallow right, Hernandez will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ivan Castillo, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. To second for 1, on to first, and for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into it. And now, Dre Overstreet. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Fastball's too high here, 1-0. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well.
Now batting.
Grounded up the first baseline, scooped up, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Stepping in next, Tirso Ornelas. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. In there at the knees, strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1. 2 balls and a strike. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Stepping up is Jason Villa. And now the first pitch. Fouled away. Hot shot down the line. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. The relay. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2. At the plate now, Jackson Whitaker. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Jackson Whitaker becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So stepping in is Ivan Castillo. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Safe. That was a big-time stab. There was just too much speed getting down the line. At the plate, Dre Overstreet. A bouncer to the left side.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. This one's down to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. Into the box, Jim Hernandez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. No hits to this point. Hit on the ground out to short, right to him. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. 7th inning coming up. Now at the plate is Tirso Ornelas, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Biggers is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Up next, Jason Villa. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And he pops it up back behind second base. LeBlanc takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out. Next to hit, Jackson Whitaker. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the end. Now to bat, Manolo Capua. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts 1 at-bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if they could get a few guys on the pillow, someone can bop one and get them back in this.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's in there, base hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Standing in now, Darren Hoffman, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Coming in is Taveras, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the 1st out. Next, it'll be Ivan Castillo. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. At the knees, strike 1. Oh, and that liner caught him. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue.
The center fielder, number
He's ready.
6.
Here's the first pitch. Dre Overstreet is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Swing and a liner. In there, a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Webster Rivas is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. This one's down to third. He's got it. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jim Hernandez. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching. Boy, this has been really frustrating. They're piling up the base hits, but they can't seem to get that one big knock to drive some runs in.
Yeah, and this can get frustrating for a team. Doesn't matter what your batting average is. The bottom line is W's and L's, and they got to find a way to get some runs.
A ball and a strike.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Next to stand in is Jason Villa. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the AB on its way down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. The runner scores from second. Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make it 10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. The Frisco Rough Riders used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Melvin White earns his first win of the season, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show tonight. So now here is Melvin White looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Here's the first pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. And he will make it all the way around the bases. It's an inside the park 2-run home run.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big.
All set for the start of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Melvin White.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, this guy hasn't reached the big leagues yet, but he's coming. You're going to know his name at some point. He just got a few more developmental things to work on.
To 1-2 now. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Rody patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the DH, Melvin White. And now the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
To the plate now is the designated hitter. Melvin White struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And he takes ball 1. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. LeBlanc is digging for home. The relay throw.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out?
And his game of hide-and-seek ends as he's tagged out. This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The Rough Riders came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory.
Jim Callis of MLB Pipeline joins me on the podcast today. Jim, do you think this 2-way experiment can work?
Well, it's difficult. You know, it's interesting to take a look